Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of this Valencia career mode. Now today we have got 3 matches in 3 different competitions. As today I'll bring up the calendar. So as the first match as we've seen is against Huesca in the Copa del Rey. So we're currently 2-0 up against them. So hopefully that can be an easy run in. And then we got Las Palmas in the league, which is away from home. That'll be an interesting match. And then we got Roma as well in the Champions Cup. So that is a must win at the minute. So as you'll see in the previous episode anyway, I'll not spoil the result, but we definitely need a win in that respect. So in the group stage to get out of the group stage and into the knockout stage of the Champions Cup. So the first match we're going to Sim Huesca, and then we are going to play the other 2, Las Palmas and then Roma. So the squad that we're going to use is going to be Diego Alves in goal, Cancelo, Mustafi, Abdenar and Gaia is our defence. Then we got Nando, Parejo, Jan and Cartabaya as our midfield, then Greg and Bacca up top. So the last couple of matches, Huesca, as I said, lost 2-0 against us, and then they drew 2 each against Granada, and that must be the first match or the qualifier for the Copa del Rey. So let's see how this goes, and hopefully we can progress in this competition. So here we are. So as Parejo straight away, 7 minutes in, with a goal, but Bambuk has got a yellow card, Akabu has got a yellow card. It seems to be a very physical match. So it does at the minute. And they got a couple of substitutions, but Camacho scored a penalty for Parejo right back, 59th minute with the goal ourselves. And there we go, so it's the final result, 2-1 in our favour. That is 4-1 in aggregate. So it is with 2 away goals, which is very good for us. So it's very good showing, and hopefully that can continue in the rest of the matches that we have today. So thanks boss, Parejo. Hey, hello boss, thought I popped my head around the door to say thanks for having the faith to play me so much. So he's one of our top players, so we're very grateful that he's happy. So he is. And he'll definitely be playing in the future matches as well. So the next match is Las Palmas. So we got a couple of player compositions as well. Cartabaya, sell me in the next transfer window. I'm not being selected, so what's the point of being paid to do nothing? So we'll play him in the next match to hopefully get him happy enough now, and get him in the squad more often. Then Reyes as well, sitting in the stands week after week is depressing boss. I'd like to have a period away on loan, so we'll play him as well. And then Sato, it's really disheartening not being involved in the squad. I know I'm not one of the top players, so can I get a spell on loan somewhere? So the transfer window is coming up on next month, and we'll sort them 2 out, so we will. Potentially I play them in the next coming weeks. So but Cartabaya, it's weird because Cartabaya was selected in the last match, so hopefully I have no idea what he's complaining about as he was selected there. But we'll use all the squad for this match, as we'll see against Las Palmas. So as I said, it's away from home, so it is, and hopefully that doesn't deter us from getting any points. So our squad is Ryan in goal, Reyes at left back, Bezo and Santos at centre backs, and Montoya at right back. Then Nasri out the left, Fernandinho and Madran in the centre, and Nando out the right. Then Negredo and Musa up top. So hopefully we can get a good result. It's at the El Grandioso. So it's against Las Palmas, and we'll see how this goes in the league. So off we go. So here we are, Las Palmas versus Valencia. We'll see if we can get a good result here and boost our title chances as well. So it is, because we're doing very well. We're currently second in the table, so we are with 28 points. We're only 2 points behind the leaders, who are either Sevilla or Barcelona. I can't remember at the minute, but they're doing very well as well. So they are, and potentially we can chase the league as we're nearly a quarter of the way through the season. So we are already. We're flying through it at the minute. So we are. There you go, Misa. Finding Simone. I tried a wee backheel there, but fortunately it didn't pay off for us. Ryan not phased with being hassled by the striker there, so it's closing him down. I can't even speak. There you go, Montoya finding the run to Nando here. So that's what can he do? He tried to hold the ball up, but he could only get as far as the midfield, or right midfield possession now. Nasri, nice wee turn there. So that's Madran passing to Ruiz there. We miss it. Trying to find Negredo, but Negredo gets tackled. Momo passes to Tana, passes to Mesa, back to Momo again. It's a good block there, stopping that attack. It's back on again, so it is. There we go, that's a good save. So it is Ryan. Now Missa, passing to Madran. Madran showing the spurt of pace as well. So it's with the strike, but Borges gets hands on that. So does now Negredo. Passing to Madran again! And that is the opportunity that we needed to take, so it was. One of the first opportunities of the match. So it was, but very good possession, so it was Madran trying to take a shot on the turn as well. Unfortunately for him, he hasn't got his name in the score sheet yet. There you go, Montoya. Getting the advantage there. And Nasri keeping the ball, well played. So that's now Madran again. Holding it up to Negredo. Negredo passing it to Missa. Missa, will he pass to Montoya? Montoya to Negredo! With the chance, and there we go. First goal coming from Negredo. So very well played. That's what we needed as well. So we've been struggling in the goal scoring department. So we have, and there we go, a second goal. It was the second goal in this competition in the league, and hopefully there's many more to come. So Lavaja down the left, so that's well played by Fernandinho. He's playing very far back. He's playing the CDM role very well. And to get the ball to miss a bit. Hasn't played out the way that we want it. There we go, what are they going to do? That's well played by Santos, but his teammates got in the road. But what's happening here? They got a strike round with the save, and they try a wee chip over the keeper, but it's just lofted over. So was fortunately went over the bar, and I like that was really nothing. Well, not major trouble, but it would have made it a little bit more difficult come the second half. There we go, well played by Ruiz. And there we go, they got a chance, but that is a good interception, good block by Santos there. So it's very well played by Nasri, get a header in that. So as now we're trying to get the ball back again. So as they find Biggest getting tackled by Fernandinho. And that is it. So it's the end of the first half. So it's very well played by the team. 1-0 at the minute. So it's the other match of bar and Athletic Bilbao hasn't kicked off. So no news there. So it's actually Nando is getting rather tired. So it's as is Madran, but I think Madran's been playing very well. And I think we will swap. We'll see. I will swap Nando with Nani. So we will. He's playing different positions, so he is, but he's fully fit. And there we go. We'll see. We'll get Nani a run out as he hasn't been playing the last couple of matches, but we'll see how this goes. So well, because there's no point running Nando ragged now, like, and then potentially getting injured unnecessarily whenever we have substitutes at the ready. But here you go, Tana. That's into Momo. Until getting the block in, but Fernandinho will come to the rescue again. And Messi. Find Negredo. Negredo finding Messi again. Messi finding Madran. Madran finding Messi, tries on the turn. So he does passes to Negredo. But not Barras got to seal it. Got to save there. Oh my days, and that's another corner. I thought that was going out. It's going out there, but Messi. Negredo with a massive swing there. Fortunately it was for nothing there. Montoya with the wee flick by Santos. We definitely need to work on the passing accuracy here. So you do, because it seems we get a tackle in, so we do, but we lose it almost instantly. So you do Negredo again. So there we go. Keep it calm. Let's see. Vargas with heavy clearance there. Negredo passing back to Messi. Finding Nani, our substitute, with a shot on target at least. See Simone. So to Tyrone there. And they're passing to Castellano. That's very well played. So it's now Nani. Again, we need to work on these passes, so we do. There's maybe 20 minutes left. Just over 20 minutes left to go. They seem to be holding the ball up very well, but we missed the challenge there. So yeah, but there we go again. So we are now trying to find Messi. He's definitely got the pace for it. He's around his man. So yes, he's got tackled there, and that is a late challenge, and potentially that could be a man off. There we go. So it's a red card. Artless. That was rather reckless, so it was, couldn't keep up with Messi. And then does a lunging challenge and doesn't get any of the ball. Here we go, Negredo. What we need is straight down the middle. So as we tried to be, well, it wasn't very much conviction in that one, I have to say, but here we go, we're straight back on it again. Tried to be rather cocky there, but we were overconfident with the keeper not moving at all.
Go on, just do what you do.
We miss it. So there we go, finding Madran. And there we go, so it's the second goal, one for Negredo, one for Messi. And very, very well played. So it is finding the pass from Madran straight to Messi, and then slotting it by the keeper to solidify this match, this result. here we go. Castellano. And lost the pass, but we pass it right back to our goalkeeper. Ryan has to put that one away. So he does now with that going out. Madram was a wee bit too exhausted there. So he does, but somehow he's got the ball right back again. They got a chance here. There you go, that's a good challenge there. So it's now Negredo and the ball up to Reyes. Reyes very far up the pitch, so he has won the ball up. So he's now trying to find Messi, but there we go. So it's fortunately we didn't need an attack at the end there, but there we go, 2-0 the result. So it's very, very well played at the minute. So it's very happy with the squad with 2 wins out of 2 so far. 7 shots, 6 on target for us, and 3 shots, 1 on target for Las Palmas. And fortunately 2 goals in our favour for another win in the league. So now we're going to move on to the second match we're going to play in this episode. And we're going to see if we can get another win against Roma. So it's in the Champions Cup. And hopefully progress in the Champions Cup to get into the group stage or get into the knockout stages of that competition. So now we'll see how that goes. So off we go. So here we are, Roma versus Valencia. To make it more interesting, it's away from home. So it is the table. As it stands, Chelsea, Panathinaikos have got 10 points. Chelsea have got 7, Roma have got 7, and ourselves have got 4. We got a minus 2 goal difference. Roma got 1, -1, and Chelsea have got +1. So we need to beat Roma by 2 goals or more. So we do, as we see here. Panathinaikos 10, Chelsea and Roma are tied with 7, and Valencia have got 4. So we need to score 2 or more goals with Panathinaikos to beat Chelsea. Will this be done? That'll be interesting to see. To progress and finish second. So any of the 3 teams that we have at the minute, any of the 3 teams can finish second. So we'll see how this goes. And obviously Roma are fighting for second as well, so they'll not want to be conceding many goals. Here we go, back with an early opportunity. So he cuts inside, but Gaston gets that away. So he doesn't lift it. Cancelo's very far, or Guy is very far forward. So Ross now he can get that. Now Dzeko and De Rossi. There you go, very well played Mustafi. So it is Baggy. Trying to find Greg. Greg finding Bagley. He's using his pace, so yes, but there's no one in the centre to get to that. It's a good block there. So Dzeko. Well played by Abdenar, but hasn't done. It's made up for that, losing the ball. So Dzeko again. Says. Still well played by Cancelo. Salah. Listen to De Rossi. Here we go, Chan. Listen to Greg. Greg trying to find the Bacca. Bacca holding the ball up to Parejo. Parejo loses it there. What's the referee going to do here? Because he was the last man and they got a man sent off. This changes everything. 27 minutes in, they got a man sent off. Parejo with the wild free kick there. And here we go, we got half an hour. So we got even an hour even now, like. It's not that drastic yet. We still got 60 minutes to get 3 goals against 10 men. See, well played by Gaia. Exactly. Gaia to Greg on the turn. So it's put on it straight at Allison, straight at the goalkeeper. Parejo passing to Bacca, Bacca passing to Greg. That's by his man. Greg trying to find his teammate here. It's a late launching challenge there. So it's back to Greg again. What can Chan do? That's another late challenge, so it is. Salah this time. Let's see Parejo, what will he do this time? Find space, Parejo again! With the strike! But he tried bottom left, but Allison gets hands in that. They're finding Greg. Tries another shot. It's driven low, so it is an Allison again with the save. Momentum's definitely in our favour at the minute. So there we go, the end of the first half. What can we do? 3 goals are required and we'll check the other result. So well if it comes up. And Chelsea are actually beating Panathinaikos, so even if we do get the 3 goals, Panathinaikos need 2. So they do, and potentially it looks like at the minute we are out, but we'll see. So we'll actually bring on Missy. So we will for I think we'll bring on Missy for Greg. So we will and see what happens here, because Missy's been scoring a couple of goals as well himself. So he has, and we'll see if we can get even the win. So we'll be happy enough finishing above Roma. So there we go, Missy. Here we go, Bacca. With the first goal here, Missy, after coming on 2 minutes in. So there we go. Bacca should have been Bacca's goal. I thought it was going to be. So it was, but there we go. Bacca with the run. Good passing, but Missy the goal scoring instinct there. So it is with the rebound, and that's us 1-0 up away from home against Roma. So it is. It's only part of the job done.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the
There you go, they got a chance, Gustavo.
dangerous path that I follow.
What can we do now? Bacca. Finding Cartabaya, finding Missy. Now Missy with the strike for a second goal! So there we go, we should have brought him on from the start.
As I bleed for you, cry for you.
So it is, oh my days. 2 goals in 7 minutes. go. Salah. Well, sure, alright. With the chance for Diego Alves with the save. There you go, Diego Alves gets hands on that. So he also chucks it. Just the chuck it to Messi, but there you go, Gustavo. Jago. Too many people around them anyway. We're going to see Jesus back. He's trying to find space, so he has now. Rossi. Now Baggy. There's an over the top pass to Messi. So it's still Messi. Messi does a wee dink. There we go, Baggy with the rebound there. And that is us 3-0 up. 69 minutes in. So as we tried a wee cheeky cross there. But there we go, what a substitution. Bringing Messi on. But that left Messi tried a wee cross. And then the keeper parried it, so he does straight out the back and back on the volley into the back of the net. So it's 3-0 up. So it's very, very well played by the squad. Even if we don't get through, it's still a very good performance. And sad to say, we couldn't go any more. Now, like we said, that we need to hold on to this result, potentially get as many goals as possible. Messi, and the ball up to Baggy. It's Messi again. There you go, Parejo. What can they do? Oh, nearly another goal. So it's Parejo with the opportunity, but the finesse isn't directed enough now to the goal. It's well played by Chan. As well as no Baggy. Just holding the ball up. Trying to find Parejo, but that's why it's a defender going. And Abdenar. Abdenar's actually got an injury, so he has now. I think we'll bring on Bezos, so we will now. And just to see this game out, hopefully it's not for too long, because he's one of our top defenders. The draw ball, I thought they were going to play it fairly and kick it out, but they decided to play on anyway. There you go, Perotti. It's well played off the ball. So that's now Parejo.
Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules.
Trying to vicious through ball to switch the wings there, but didn't pay off.
Go on, just do what you do.
There you go, Chan. And Gustavo just throwing him off the ball. Roma. Still Bezo. That's well played, so it's well played by the team. So it's 3-0 the result. So it is 3-0 the result, but what is the result on another match? Chelsea versus Panathinaikos. Has Chelsea turned it around? We will have to see. Now, 9 shots, 5 on target. We done our bet, 9 shots, 5 in target. For us, 5 shots, 2 in target for Roma. And the match ended 3-0. And sadly, Chelsea actually beat Panathinaikos. So they did, they actually beat them. And that means that they've ended on 10 points. Panathinaikos has ended on 10 points, and we've ended in 3rd. Potentially with beating Roma and goal difference. So our player injured, so as the last let's see, we'll read them read them player conversations. So we will after this simulates, and then we'll round off with the table. So we will now. So contract accepted. We offer Santos contract. Match rescheduled. So as in tournament prize money, we got 18.5 million, which we can use for the next transfer window. So you can then player injured. Abdenar's got a broken ankle and he'll be out for 3 months. Rodrigo roll at the club. It's been expecting a bigger role than it was as was offered to him. So also we'll play him in the next match. Thanks boss from Gaia. Last match, thanks for playing me boss from Greg. Suggesting that's Gaia wants to play over Reyes. So it also then there we go, that's the end of the conversations. So it is. And now we're going to move on to our other competitions. We'll round off with the league, so we will, and then we'll round off with the Champions Cup, the group stage standings. So Sevilla are still top with 33 points. Was at Valencia ourselves, they got 31. Villarreal have got 30, and they're ahead of Barcelona, who got 27. Real Madrid 26, and Espanyol with 24. And then Atletico Madrid just to add, I got 17, and they're down in 9th place. So the big hitters are nowhere to be seen in regards to the title chase. So they are, and that's it. That's very good for us. So it is now, like, and it just shows Valencia and Sevilla being the top two with one loss apiece. So it is, and that's all that could be said for that now. Like, and then we'll move on to the Champions Cup. So in the Champions Cup, as we said, Panathinaikos got 10 points with the one goal difference advantage. Then Chelsea got 10 as well with the 2 goal difference advantage. So I don't know why Panathinaikos finished ahead of them, but it must be on head to head or something like that. Then Valencia have got 7 with the 1 goal advantage, and then Roma with the heavy defeat against us have dropped their goal difference down to -4. So that was a very, very heavy result for them, and they finished in last place. So sadly, our run for the Champions Cup, winning the Champions Cup, is unfortunately over. So we got the first season we got a quarter-final result, so we did, and then we got a group stage result as well. So we have sadly been knocked out of the group stages for this competition, but there's still 2 more to go. So there's still the league, and then the fixtures for the round of 16 are Real Madrid versus Chelsea. Very interesting fixture there. Lyon versus Bayern. I think Bayern will be through with that. Barcelona versus Manchester United would be interesting. So would Paris Saint-Germain and Juventus. Then Inter Milan versus Arsenal. Then Dortmund versus Atletico Madrid. Panathinaikos versus some Turkish club. So this is like Galatasaray or something like that. And then Man City versus Monaco. So there we go. That's the round off. So this is sadly we are out of the Champions Cup. So there we go. Our next match is against Sporting Gijón in the league. So as we'll be focusing more on the league come the next number of matches, and then the transfer window will be up. Will be up soon as well, so we can buy a couple of more players in that window. So thanks very much for joining us for this episode. Hope you have enjoyed, and until the next match against Sporting Gijón in the league, we'll see you again for the next episode. Bye!